guys, it's Ray here from City Fan TV. Hope everybody's well. Tonight it's Wednesday, 9 o'clock, just about on the button for a change, 9 o'clock in the UK, and we're here to talk about Manchester City again. We are 1 week before the season restarts with our game at home against Arsenal. That'll be quite interesting. I'll start off just by saying that'll be quite interesting. Where I was reading in the Bundesliga, a lot of teams at home have been struggling. They haven't got really the fans behind them because it's an empty stadium. I think that might change. I don't know how much with the piped sound, but the piped sound isn't going to be immediate. So the atmosphere is a bit better with that piped sound. So it'd be very interesting. You know, home games, are they going to be all that? Are the home games going to be how much advantage are you going to get by having these home games? So anyway, that's that. So what we're going to talk about tonight, we're going to talk about, obviously it's the last day of the CAS hearing, the Courts of Arbitration for Sport, Intercity Champions League ban by UEFA. That's a 2-year ban. So we'll have a chat about that. We'll have a chat about Cole Palmer. He's a kid at the academy, but he's apparently been playing with the first team, and he's thought highly of. So we'll have a chat about that. And when we've got a few people on board, hi Kamal, hope you're well, mate. When we've got a few people on board, we are going to have the prize draw, free prize draw. It was open to, hi Chris, hope you're well, because yesterday was the channel's first anniversary. I think we've done, was it 761 videos in a year of, because it's a leap year, 366 days. So 761. Hi, Kamal. Honestly, Kamal, don't know. Honestly, don't know. I know. I've not watched anything about anybody leaving, and, you know, do they look solemn? Do they look happy? Do they look miserable? I've not looked into it at all. So there's no gut, honestly, there's no gut feeling, Kamal. My gut, I think they're going to, I don't think City will get off. You know, but it's one of those, we don't know what evidence City presented. We don't know what evidence UEFA have presented. So someone could have a bombshell piece of information, and that could scupper the evening, the whole proceedings for the other side. We just don't know. So, you know, it's a bit silly to speculate when you've got no idea, you know. Hi, Ikram, hope you're well. Mark Bell and Blackpool Blu-ray. Should we wait till we get 10 people? Maybe we should wait to get 10 people to get to do this prize draw. And I've done it properly. Anderson James, hey, how you doing, mate? Why is the decision next month? I think simply. All right, let's wait till we get 10 before we do this prize draw. CAS, the decision's next month because I think they've got all this evidence. They've got to sift through the evidence. They've, you know, they had the, I guess the lawyers have been talking and whatever, but they've got to go back and, excuse me, sift through all the evidence. So basically, the 3-day hearing at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, in Lausanne in Switzerland ended at 3:15 British summertime. So that's 4:15 Central European time. Today, the panel of arbitrators now begin their deliberations. It's like in a court, I don't know how the best to equate it. In a court of law, the jury can take many days to come to a decision, and they might be locked away 12 hours a day. Whereas here, the CAS people, they don't have as much time to deliberate together. They're probably, I suspect, deliberating on their own from the evidence provided and together as well via, you know, Skype or Zoom. So you just remember, City were handed a 2-season Champions League ban, ordered to pay a €30 million fine after being found guilty of breaches of financial fair play regulations and UEFA club licensing rules by the that's UEFA's governing bodies, Club Financial Control Body, CFCB. So that was made on wonderfully on Valentine's Day, and immediately City appealed within the week timeline that they had to appeal. So obviously, you got witnesses from apparently witnesses from various countries have given evidence via video conference. The participants of UEFA and City watching on from Lausanne and London. So CAS are aiming to make a decision in the first half of next month. So we will know what's going to happen before the 2020-21 Champions League campaign starts. If City are exonerated, no issues. If the 2-year ban is upheld or it's reduced to 1 year, I can see City appealing. Don't know what's going to happen with next year's Champions League. We've discussed it many times. I just don't know. Anyway, a CAS spokesman said, at the end of the hearing, both parties expressed their satisfaction with respect to the conduct of the procedure. The panel of arbitrators in charge of the matter, composed of Mr. Rui Botica Santos from Portugal, President Professor Ulrich Haas from Germany, and Mr. Andrew McDougall, QC France, will start its deliberations and prepare the arbitral award containing their decision. The decision is expected to be issued in the first half of July 2020. Now, that's as much as I'm going to go on that. Now, the thing is, that's when the decision is going to be made, okay? That's what we're going to hear. But I think what's going to happen is the actual detail of the decision, the reasons behind it, won't be released for, I've heard, maybe a couple more weeks after that. Kamal says, Angelina plus cash for Chilwell. I expect Zinchenko to move into midfield. If Mendy's fit and we've got another good quality left back, then I don't see why Zinchenko should be moving into midfield, and he can play wide or attacking midfield, or even I think as a DM if you need him as a second DM, or he can play that role where you're half a DM and half an attacking midfielder. Hi, Video, hope you're well. Chris Welch, I hope City win the ban. Obviously, we do too. Blackpool Blu-ray this time next week we'll be playing. But who will be watching? I suspect I'll be watching. I might. I think I will, because obviously I'm a broadcaster on City. I might not be next season. I might, give all this like up. I might not enjoy it. Might have other things to do. But right now, I'm a broadcaster, so I'll watch it definitely for that reason, and I want to see what's going down. I think I will be bored watching it, unless we can give an Arsenal an absolute pasting and playing some wonderful football. But we'll have to wait and see. Video, I think we should offer Mendy to Leicester to sign Chilwell. One, I don't think Mendy would go there, and two, I don't think Leicester would want him because Leicester don't play the same way as City. They need someone who's a better defender than Mendy, in my book. Hi, Jason. Whatever happens, I want City to go. Actually, that would be great if that happened, Jason. If City, got cleared, exonerated, had the ban quashed, and then still took UEFA to court. Obviously, you'd burn your bridges a bit with UEFA, but it could put this out. But then City could look at it and say, well, it's not going to affect us now. Yeah, FFP. If you hadn't been with the coronavirus crisis and the loss of income, FFP would not have been a massive issue for City, but they could still do that, go to court and get it sorted one way or the other. Vidya, Arsenal just lost to Brentford. Well, yeah, with that 3-2. I just saw pictures of them taking a knee. Chris Welsh, no one counts friendlies. Yeah, they don't mean out, really. Jason, last year I watched it on TV. Fantastic. Kamal, are we going to see real Mendy? I hope so. Brad Niblock, hi mate. I hope you're well, Brad. I hope you're very well. In a few minutes, we will do this draw. Let's go through some other news. I just got this number in my head of getting 10 people watching, and then I'll do the draw. So let's talk about Cole Palmer. Okay. Now, something I'm reading on. I told you about that stat that away wins have been 49% in the Bundesliga. So that's going to be interesting what happens without your home crowd behind you. But I guarantee there'll be some Liverpool fans at their home game. Guarantee it. Anyway, Cole Palmer. Now, let's talk about him. So he's a youth star. He's impressed after apparently detailed training sessions with the first team. Now, Palmer apparently has had a brilliant season with the under-18 side. Scored 15 goals and 5 assists in just 14 games. So that's basically 20 goals and assists in 14 games. That's 1.5 a game. So he earned a call up to train with the first team this week ahead of the Premier League's return. Apparently, speaking to Youth Football Hub, The Secret Sky, on his training with Pep Guardiola, Palmer stated it's very good. You'll learn so much in a very short period of time, and especially from the players. It's crazy, so detailed. Apparently, Pep and his coaching staff are impressed by the teenager. So that he's a kid that could get a game. You know, was it yesterday we were chatting about Jaden Braff. Apparently he's not around, so he might not. You know, you might have this odd situation where Cole Palmer leaps in front of Jaden Braff in the pecking order simply because he's available right now, and Jaden Braff isn't. Jaden Braff, I suspect, won't be ready till middle of July when there's not long of the season left. Hey, Sean, happy birthday to Sean. Hope you're well, buddy. First 5 or 4 out of the first 5 on the bounce. We get 12 points. You know, we're probably going to get second. Leicester have only got 9 games left. We're already 4 points ahead. You know, beat Arsenal with 7 points ahead. We're more than likely to get second. I think once we've confirmed or almost confirmed second. If, for instance, if we've got 5 games to go and we need 1 more win to confirm second, then I'd start playing 2 or 3 kids. You know, in every game, maybe a couple of kids. Maybe have a game with Taylor Howard-Bellis and Eric Garcia as a centre-back pairing and the rest as the first team. Then maybe have a game with Tommy Doyle in midfield and Cole Palmer up front. Just mix it around. Give them some time. Not too much, because you know, if we're still in the Champions League, still in the FA Cup, you've got to make sure you take those competitions seriously. You don't want to rest KDB, for instance. You don't want to rest KDB and Emerick Laporte for 5 or 6 games to play the kids, because you know, you got the Champions League. You want them fresh. You want them ready. You want them fit. Chris, there was some Everton and Liverpool fans outside. Absolutely, mate. It might be a bit of aggro. Seeing Chilwell, 60 million is too much for Chilwell. Excuse me. Where is Adrian Benabi? He was very impressive in previous games. Yeah, I think he's 19 now. I don't know. I don't know how good he's going to be. This is the problem. You know, these kids, unless they get game time at City, unless City eventually, you know, as I said, discussed a few days ago, if we get a B team in the league, that might be useful for him, or he goes out on loan. I can't see him stepping up to the first team. I really don't think so. I totally agree, Chris. There's no reason why City versus Newcastle has to be in the venue. Aaron Booth, hey Aaron, how you doing, mate? Right. Prize draw time. Ikram says, I wonder how it would be for PSG in the Champions League because the game is cancelled, so they won't have played any games. It could be really tough for PSG because obviously France coming back. There's no professional football. I don't know whether they can be playing a couple of friendlies. I don't know how they're going to do that, and you know how they play their next round. Okay, here guys, look, doing it properly. There's a list of everybody. Okay, I'm Multorts Gaming. A list of everybody that commented yesterday on the stream and everybody who contributed on Twitter. Okay, I'm going to rattle through these. Okay, we've got 35 names. So I'm going to actually go through everybody, give you the numbers. I'm going to do it on my phone so you can see who it's going to be. Okay, so bear with me. Number 1, my mate Stormy. Number 2, Multorts Gaming. Number 3, Chris Welch. Number 4, I'll start again. Some people are down twice because they commented on YouTube and they got involved on Twitter. And I said you can have 2 entries if you're on YouTube and Twitter if you do them both. Some people are all involved once. So let's go through the numbers. And so you know I'm doing this legit. 1, my mate Stormy. 2, Multorts Gaming. 3, Chris Welch. 4, Angus Walsh. 5, Blackpool Blu-ray. 6, Danny888. 7, Aaron Booth. 8, Akash Dilip. 9, Mark Bell. 10, Faris. 11, Arashvir Dadwal. 12, Sir Bobby MCFC. 13, The Bill ABC TV. 14, Ikram, IIM 10. 15, Sean Fogarty. 16, Muppet. 17, The Storm. 18, Peter Kelly. 19, Waleed Hope. Now, these are coming from Twitter. 19, Waleed Hope. 20, Colin Newell. 21, Mike Long. 22, Mork Talks Gaming at the end. 23, Colin Savage. 24, Ian Wilkinson. 25, Emmanuel Conzo. 26, Gord Wiley. 27, Bernard Deneen. 28, Leslie Ross. 29, 5th Colin Blue. 30, Maria Lester. 31, Angus Walsh. 32, Martian Mole in a Hole. 33, Blackpool Blu-ray again. 34, Invisible Man. 35, City on a Card. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a winner. I'm going to give them, I think, 20. I'll decide whether 24 or 48 hours. is enough for them to claim their prize. I'll pick a second and a third. I will send a second and a third a prize regardless. And if the winner doesn't claim, then it'll go down to the second person. If the second person doesn't claim in time, it'll go down to the third. So I will end up, and I'll send a couple of prizes out, okay, to other people. But they might not be city related, but I'll send you some out in the post. Okay, so everybody's got a number. It's 35 people there. On goal balls, random number generator. So you can see I've got up to number 35. You can see that 35 sitting on a card. And what I've got here is, oops, get it right, a random number. Let's get it right. Random number generator. Okay, you can see, hopefully you can see that. Oops, my phone's gone off. Random number generator. Okay, number goes from 1 to 35. You can see there 1 to 35. And I press this button and it will generate a number. And whoever that is, they will be the winner. They will have, okay, let's give them 48 hours to get in touch. I will put it out on Twitter and I'll put it out on YouTube today and tonight. And they'll have 2 days. By the time I do a stream on Friday, at 9 o'clock Friday, they have to have claimed. Otherwise, it will go to the second person. Okay, are you ready? So you can see this. I can't see it. You can see this number. There you go. Let's press it. 33. Number 33 is Blackpool Blu-ray. So Blackpool Blu-ray is the winner. So Blackpool Blu-ray is the winner. So that's done. What I will do, I'm going to pick another couple out. You've got to. I'm going to send a couple of prizes, but you've got to be in the UK because I can't send what I'm going to send overseas. It won't be. It's not allowed. It's a problem if I send it overseas. So Blackpool Blu-ray is the winner. Let's put it in. Blackpool Blu-ray is the winner. There you go. Actually, there you go. Blackpool Blu-ray. Oops, I spelled it wrong. But you know what I mean. Blackpool Blu-ray is the winner. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick another couple. And if you're in the UK, I'll send you a little prize, okay? But it has to. The other prizes are in the UK. That has to be the way it is. I'm afraid. What's that? Number one. Number one is my mate Stormy. My mate Stormy. Hi, Jack Lee. Hope you're well. And another prize winner. Here we go. Can you see that? Number 20. So number 20 on my list. You can see it here, my list. I've given you all the numbers. Is Colin Newell. So that's a fella. I don't think I know Colin, but he's on Twitter. They're the prizes. In fact, I'll go 4 and 5. Okay, I'll give a 4 and a 5. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'll give number 4 and 5. So here we go. Here we go again. Number 8. Number 8 is Akash Dilip. Now, Akash, you have to be in the UK, mate. I can't send the prize that I'm going to send overseas. Okay. And the last one is 14. Number 14 is Ikram. So Ikram wins a prize. Ikram wins a prize. So one off. What number were you, Aaron? What number was Aaron? Aaron Booth, number 7. Well, Ikram is just. I'll send you. What you'll have to do, guys, get in touch with me by. I'll give you my email address because obviously, Ikram, you were 5th. Okay, so I'll send you a little prize. Okay, can't do any more. You had two bites of the cherry as well. Let's the next competition will be, I reckon, at 2,000 subscribers. Okay, so once I get to 2,000 YouTube subscribers, we'll do another competition. Not competition, pre-prize draw. So, Man City. There you go. That's the email address, mancitychat@gmail.com. Please send me an email, give me your address, and give me your name and who you are here. Blackpool Blu-ray is easy because he's Ray. But if somebody gives me, like my mate Stormy, for instance, or somebody, if your name in real life is not the same as your name here, let me know, because if someone says this is my name, I won a prize, and it's my mate Stormy, well, that might not be his real name. I don't think his real name is my mate Stormy. So just send us your details, and as soon as if you're happy with that Blackpool Blu-ray, if you're happy with that home Manchester City shirt, I think it's a size large. If you're happy with that, I'll send that as soon as you write to me. Absolutely. Ticket for Liverpool on July the 2nd to the winners, not the winners. Number 6 can have a ticket to Liverpool. But I hope you enjoyed. Look, it's a free prize draw. And I will say this. I've done it as fairly and as honestly as possible. You've got your list of numbers. I've read everybody's number out. Okay, I've shown you on the screen the generator, a random number generator, and I've done it in front of you. I can't say fairer than that. I've got to be honest, and I will throw this. Some might call it a dig. I'm going to throw it in there. That's an honest and fair competition, free prize draw. Honest and fair. It's not like someone picked it from the list of names and picked 2 people that he wanted to send the prize to, one from the UK, one from overseas, so that he could keep both markets as he called them, happy. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You've seen it. It's fair. It's honest. There's no cheating. I don't think you can say fairer than that. I've done it as best and as fair as possible. I believe I can't do it for all YouTube subscribers because I don't know who some of them are, because people keep them their subscriptions private. So next time more, that's it. Next time, look, we're not getting any money from this channel, so it's coming out of my own pocket, the prizes I'm giving out. So got to do it fair, got to do it honest, got to do it open, and I wish other people did their competitions, their free prize draws as honestly and as fairly as that. Well, I want to, try my best, Chris. I try my best. I really do. I'm just glad that Chris Welch didn't win the Man City shirt, because that'd have been awkward. Protests and riots happening with mass gatherings, yet football fans aren't allowed back. It's crazy. It is crazy. This talk of I saw something today between fan representatives and the Premier League or whatever. I'm not sure it was the Premier League or the Football Supporters Association and stuff. And they were talking about having some fans at grounds, but not yet. So it could be for the end of the season or next season. I think. Let's have a look what your comments are. Arash via Dadwal. The entourage of Ferran Torres is already in contact with Man City and 5 other clubs, including Man United, apparently. Would you take Man City? I don't know, honestly. I don't know, Arash. Well, maybe we'll talk about him tomorrow, because I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute. Maybe we'll talk about him tomorrow. If you come on, let me know his name, and I'll see what we can do. Peter Gilly, that generator. Look, I can't do anything fairer than that. Conspiracy theories from Aaron. The Dale Man, do you know what channel? It'll be on Sky. City Arsenal is Sky. The BBC have got some free-to-air games. They'll be less popular games. I think Amazon Prime have got a couple of games. They'll be less popular. The bulk of the games are going to Sky and BT Sport. I still have my BT Sport, so it'll be there for me to watch. And the Sky ones, I'll sort that out as well. So, guys, Faris, Blackpool Blu-ray and Muppet. Hi, Muppet. You didn't win the prize, mate. You didn't win the prize. As I said, fair competition. Everybody's name, and I wrote them out. I wasn't going to do it on a spreadsheet, but I wrote them out. Everybody's name, everybody's number, and I did it on my phone in front of everybody on a random number generator, so you can do. Faris, I don't think I'm going to do a watch along. Honestly, I'm not keen on doing a watch along. I've always said I'm not being keen on doing watch-alongs. It depends. It might depend on, you know, I've got a couple of Arsenal fans that want to do something with me, so it might end up being I do something with them, and if they want to do a watch-along where I don't know how I could do this on my live stream. They're watching, I'm watching, but then when you do that, you can't have the volume on. So there's issues for me with a watch-along with somebody else because I can't have the volume on. I want the volume on, and then I've got to wear headphones. I don't like wearing headphones, so I'm not really keen on a watch-along for that reason. So we'll see, Faris. Guys, I'm gonna hit and run now. Thanks very much. We've done almost half an hour. Thanks very much for coming on, guys. I will definitely catch you guys tomorrow. Look after yourselves, have fun, and behave. See you around, Blues.